ancient force of light, comes the rhythm of the earth. To move, to run, to dance, to fire this blazing night with energy! Las Cruces, New Mexico, it's the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant. With your host from Entertainment Tonight, your co-host, the reigning Miss Teen USA, and special guest stars. Now let's get to know the 51 candidates for the title of Miss Teen USA 1996. Here they are with their scores from the preliminary competition. Let's bring it on with the ladies from the South. West Virginia.
For the pageants that my brother has been to, I haven't done very well, so he said he's not coming tonight because then he would jinx me, so he's staying at home.
North Carolina.
I am the thriftiest person you will ever meet. I have a dollar limit on all things I buy.
Kentucky.
Being in front of groups is really exciting, but one-on-one is really my thing. I like to talk and I like to get, really personal with somebody.
Alabama.
When I make bad grades, my parents take my car away for 6 weeks and they ground me from the television and the telephone.
South Carolina.
I love to be in front of an audience. I can ham in front of anybody. Once I have someone's attention, I love it.
Maryland.
My older brother, Seth, is in the Navy, and he wasn't able to be with me tonight, so I'd like to say hi, Seth, in Hawaii. I miss you, and I do love you.
Arkansas.
When I was younger, I went to Catholic school and they just pushed us, and I didn't want to get in trouble by not doing my homework, so I've always pushed myself to do it.
Oklahoma.
My mom is very protective. Can't have a boyfriend, can't date, can't fly down here by myself.
Georgia.
I love to mud bog. We get on four-wheelers in camouflage. We go find the muddiest hole we can find and just go head first with four-wheelers and just play in the mud all day long.
Tennessee.
I was going at 80 miles per hour on the way to the hospital, and so I've been on the go ever since.
Virginia.
In the 10th grade, you wear your makeup and everything. Once you get to be a senior, you're like, what's the use? I know these guys already.
Florida.
I think that women and men are equal, and I have just as much as a right to ask a guy out as he does to ask me out.
Louisiana.
You can't be shy when you come from San Antonio. If you want to be heard, then you better speak up and speak loud.
Mississippi.
Yes, I am a good kid, I promise. I'm not lying just because I'm on camera. I'm a good kid.
Say hello to the candidates from the Northeast. Pennsylvania.
I'm not one to go, you look okay. If you don't, I'll say, well, maybe you might want to try this. I'll put it very lightly.
New Hampshire.
When I was little, I could play in a pile of dirt and not get dirty, but I always had my mom behind me going,
New Jersey.
I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought acting was a lot of fun when I was younger. Then once I did the Mariah Carey video, I knew. I was like, that's it. I want to be an actress. I want to be in the spotlight.
Connecticut.
I was born in the United States, but my parents are from Puerto Rico, and they didn't know a lot of English, so my first language is Spanish.
Rhode Island.
The biggest personal challenge I've ever had was losing my mom. But there was a bright side to it because I got to be raised by my father.
District of Columbia.
I really don't see what's the big gender thing about. I don't understand. We're as powerful and as smart as the men are, so why can't we be in control?
Vermont.
I love get me going. I'll never shut up.
New York.
Tonight is so special to me because I'm representing my state in this pageant, and it's also my 17th birthday.
Maine.
I love to dance. That is my life. My room has everything about life. Everything.
Delaware.
I'm so adamant about being in Congress that I think I will someday. I really believe that.
Massachusetts.
My mom would never let me cheerlead. I always wanted to, but she would always say, I'm not going to let you go with those little skirts.
So now I'm going to be on national TV in a bikini, Mom.
Let's meet the delegates from the Northwest. Washington.
I've been a cheerleader for 4 years, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. The girls on my cheerleading squad were just my best friends.
Montana.
Hobbies, I'm a workaholic. If you can call that a hobby, I've always had a job, if not 2 or 3 at once.
Alaska.
My father's been working in Azerbaijan for 3 months, and I haven't seen him since then. And he flew all the way here. It took him 2 days. Thank you so much, Daddy.
Idaho.
I'm really open with my epilepsy. I think people should be educated. It's a big deal, but it's still a small disorder that people don't know a lot about.
Oregon.
This is my baby blanket. It's all I have left of it. I've had it for 18 years, and I take it wherever I go.
Wyoming.
When I was a kid, I would do anything. I'd grab anything, a knife, a fork, a comb, and I would act as if it was my microphone, and I would sing and...
Now let's hear it for the candidates from the Midwest. Minnesota.
I would love to work with children someday, and I hope to become a child psychologist, if not a school counselor.
Illinois.
I like to fly by the seat of my pants, you know? Just kind of go with the flow.
Ohio.
I'm a girly girl. When my brother and sister were outside climbing trees, playing basketball and baseball, I was probably inside putting on makeup.
Nebraska.
Ever since I was little, I've been independent. My dad used to try to be told him to do things, and I would stop in mid-sentence and say, Dad, I have a brain, I can think for myself.
Michigan.
People always think that models are dicks. They are really, really ditzy girls, but that's not true because I have 4.4 GPA and I want to go to Harvard.
South Dakota.
My full name is Tatuye Dofa Najidi, and in Lakota that means the woman who stands strong with the 4 winds.
North Dakota.
I wouldn't trade it for the world growing up on the ranch. It's probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
Indiana.
I think women can do anything men can do. This summer I had the experience of working in the steel mill. I got to wear the hard hat the whole bit.
Wisconsin.
I love watching talk shows. I watch Tempest, Jerry, Maury, Montel. I love Oprah. I know the whole opening song already.
Missouri.
This dress is very special to me because it was given to my mom by my dad on our honeymoon, and I'm hoping it's my good luck piece for tonight.
Kansas.
After winning my state pageant, I met my new best friend, and that's Miss Missouri team. In fact, we're going to be roommates this fall at the University of Kansas.
Iowa.
I am from a town of 216 people, and I have over 50 people cheering me on tonight from Packwood, so I am pumped.
And now let's get to know the contestants from the Southwest. Arizona.
I wish to be on jeans, bell bottoms, retro color shirts, black lights, bright posters, the whole works.
Hawaii.
Growing up, I was an Army bred, and I lived in Korea, Germany, and of course the United States.
Texas.
Watching my sister have her 3rd child has got to be the most amazing experience I've ever had. It's when I truly started to appreciate how precious life is.
Nevada.
Ever since I was a little girl, I was so dressed up. In fact, I designed my evening gown for tonight.
California.
I love fashion. Being a Navy brat, I guess you could call it. I traveled a lot.
Utah.
This fall, I will be attending Hoover State University, but the fun thing about that is that my brother, my mom, and I, we're all going to be in the same physics class.
Colorado.
The biggest misconception that people have about me is that because I am entering college as a 16-year-old freshman, that my entire life consists of scholastics, and that's just not true.
New Mexico.
My mom, she raised me and my brother. She's a single parent, so I like my mom very much.
There they are. 51 of the most dynamic young women in the USA. When we return, we'll reveal the 10 semifinalists and begin our live competition for the 1996 Miss Teen USA title.
Now, without a pin, a toothpick, a gizmo, it separates. It defines lash by lash. Lash by Lash Mascara from Maybelline. There's nothing like it. Pull out the brush and it wipes off the gunk. Not once, twice. No clumps to pick at, no globs to pick off. Just perfectly separated lashes. Get the point? Lash by Lash Mascara.
Maybe she's born with it.
My youngest daughter made a comment. She said to me, "Mommy, you're fat." At that point, I decided we're going to do something. I lost over 50 pounds using the Slim Fast plan. I had a shake for breakfast, had a shake for lunch. It was so easy. Pop that top, I'm good to go. It has vitamins, minerals, protein, calcium, all the balanced nutrition, like a healthy meal. I feel more energetic. I feel good about me. Life's good.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
Life's good.
Say you're bored in a school. When out of nowhere you slam into a 30-pound meatloaf. Next thing you know, you're blowing bubbles in a pool of gravy. No biggie. Your jeans from Target still look good. And your tennis shoes? Now we're only $14.99. Your TI-82 graphing calculator? Ooh, bummer. Target. It makes going to school cool.
Now, Botanical Blends combines apricot with vanilla to give your hair more gentle cleansing and conditioning. New Botanical Blends Apricot Vanilla for the soft hair you want. It's a natural. From Salon Selectives.
Just because other cleaners are blue like Windex doesn't mean they can clean glass like Windex. Windex with Ammonia D leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, best on glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant, Bob Going. All right. There you go.
Woo! How you doing? Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Good evening to you. Welcome to the 14th annual Miss Teen USA pageant, and welcome to the city of Las Cruces, New Mexico, the land of enchantment and vocal crowds. If you've never been here, this area of the country is absolutely incredible. They've got deserts here and mountains and pecan farms and chili fields and a great university, too. We are on the campus of New Mexico State. And I'll tell you something, when the Aggies play basketball in this arena, this place rocks. And we're going to rock tonight. Believe me. And to help us keep the energy going, let me introduce my co-host for the evening, the beautiful Sherry Belafonte.
Good luck, girls.
How you doing? Good to see you. Isn't this fun?
This is wild.
Isn't
Look at all
great?
this.
How about this hair? Is this hair or what? I love this.
There are thousands of people out here.
know.
I mean, this is so amazing. And
We're
you're all
here
here, what, to root for the delegates, maybe?
Maybe. And we're pretty lucky to have you here because I know you just left the set of your new movie, right?
That's true. I just came in from Mars, which is the name of the movie, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
Okay. And what do you play? What's your
I
role?
play a doctor with a really bad attitude.
A doctor with a tude.
That's right.
I
And, a little,
gotcha.
and just, you know, just a little bit of an attitude.
An attitude and maybe
Yeah.
a past, too, huh?
Oh, you heard.
I heard,
Okay.
absolutely. I've heard now Mars has a past, apparently.
That's
We
true.
found
But
out,
you're
yeah.
going to tell me all about it when you interview me on Entertainment Tonight.
Okay, it's a deal. My pledge to you. Is your husband Sam here with you
What, are you
tonight?
nuts? Look at
What?
these girls. You think I'm going to let Sam, like, anywhere near these gorgeous girls? No,
Right.
Sam's home.
Well, I'll tell you who is here tonight. We have some special musical guests with us.
Absolutely. It's a sort of 60s thing.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Monkees are here tonight.
I love that.
I love that.
Peter and Davey and Nicky, they're here. Of course, you're going to keep us up to date on all the scoring, and you're going to tell us what happened on the internet voting for Miss Photogenic, right?
That is correct. I have all of the info all of the time.
Great, okay.
And I'm really ready to get ready.
Let's get started then. Ladies and gentlemen, Sherry Belafonte. We'll see you later.
Good luck.
Okay, this is a very important moment because in the past week we have had a round of preliminary competition. You saw the scores earlier. Now only the top 10 young women are going to continue into the semifinals. Only 10 of these young ladies are going to have a chance to become Miss Teen USA for 1996. I have the list of names right here. I'm going to read them in random order. Good luck to you, ladies. The first of our semifinalists is Miss California, Michelle Carterman.
18-year-old Michelle is from San Diego. She's the daughter of a retired Navy SEAL, so she's lived all over the world.
Miss Maryland, Jennifer Smith.
Jennifer is also 18. She's entering Bowie State University on a scholarship this fall and wants to have her own dance studio someday.
Miss Michigan, Tamika Thomas.
Tamika is from Detroit. She's 17, has been modeling since she was 4. And as you can see, she's right at home on stage.
Miss Texas, Christy Lee Woods.
Get this. Christy grew up in a maximum security prison. No, she's not a felon. That is a Texas State prison official.
Rounding out the first half of our semifinalists is Miss Arizona, Courtney Hamilton.
From Chandler, Arizona, Courtney is 16. She's been singing with her father since she was 9, so she's a natural performer, too.
Miss Oklahoma, LaToya Farley.
Believe it or not, LaToya just turned 15. She's from Tulsa, and she says she'd like to be a doctor someday.
Miss North Dakota, Katrina Bergstrom.
And here's another young lady with ambitions in medicine. 18-year-old Katrina begins studying nursing this fall.
3 spots remaining. One of them belongs to Miss Pennsylvania, Patricia Campbell.
Patricia entered her first pageant on a dare by her sister. Guess what? She not only entered, she won.
And another goes to Miss Missouri, Leah Sexton.
18-year-old Leah begins the University of Kansas this fall, where she plans on studying to be an ophthalmologist.
And the last young woman with a chance to become Miss Teen USA for 1996, Miss New York, Aisha Lee Hendrick.
Aisha is from Liverpool, New York. She's 17 and is considering a career in either communications or child psychology.
There they are, and one of these sensational young women will be the new Miss Teen USA. You'll find out all about it when we begin our semifinal competition with the interviews in just a moment. Don't go away.
Does anybody out there not wear denim? We didn't think so. Anybody out there not like getting their denim on sale? Don't think so. This week at Sears, all our denim is on sale. All denim tops and bottoms. All Canyon River Blues. All Lee and Levi's. All on sale for 1 week only. If it's denim, it's on sale now at your denim headquarters. Sears. Anybody got a problem with that? We didn't think so.
I'm Betty. This is Pat. Hi. We're the Reynolds Wrap Kitchen's home economists. To show the best way to wrap sandwiches, we put one in Reynolds Wrap, the other in a plastic sandwich bag. Pat's gonna field test them. How'd they hold up? Looks like Reynolds Wrap is the best wrap for your kids' sandwiches. One more reason, Reynolds has it all wrapped up.
This is your Hallmark Gold Crown store. Come in and find a more romantic time.
Share the elegance and charm of a garden in full bloom with Hawthorne Manor, our exclusive new collection of cards and gifts that captures nature in all its beauty. You'll find it only at Hallmark Gold Crown stores.
This is your Hallmark Gold Crown store. You'll feel better inside.
Before the satin comes the silk. Before the cashmere or denim, the silk. The silky skin that comes with Caress Moisturizing Body Wash. It not only cleanses,
It has essential moisturizers to nourish your skin every day. Nothing leaves you silkier. So before the linen or lace comes the silk. Before you dress, caress with Caress Moisturizing Body Wash.
Live Thursday night. We're go for launch. It's the only award show dedicated to family movies and TV shows. Draw! Who will win Favorite Actor and Actress Awards? Join Olympic gold medalist Kerry Strug, plus an all-star tribute to Bob Hope. The Family Film Awards live on CBS Thursday. Gerald McCraney was touched by an angel.
We found our man.
Now his family reaches out to the rest of America. Promised Land, CBS Tuesdays this fall.
Alrighty, welcome back to our live telecast from the campus of New Mexico State University in Las Cruces, New Mexico. We're ready to begin tonight's semifinal competition, and that, of course, means that it is time to meet the 9 very important people who hold the fate of our delegates in their hands, our judges. They will be choosing the 6 finalists, and then the final 3, and the new Miss Teen USA. Here's Sherry to introduce them, and please hold your applause until all our judges have been introduced, okay? Sherry?
Our first judge has been an actress since childhood, and she has an impressive list of credits in film, theater, and TV. She's best known today as Grace, the Frontier Cafe owner in CBS TV's hit Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, Chanel Allen. Formerly hair advisor for the BBC in London, he now owns the Joseph Martin Salon in Beverly Hills and styles hair for Hollywood celebrities, including several cast members of 90210. He's Joseph Kendall. Best known to TV viewers as Maisie on the CBS daytime drama The Bold and the Beautiful. Her 2 albums have just gone platinum in Europe. She's actress and singer Bobby Eakes. She's a columnist, author, business consultant, and TV news commentator, and certainly America's most famous psychologist. Talk show favorite, Dr. Joyce Brothers. He's in the upcoming film Rosewood, has performed in the country's top comedy clubs, and hosts Nickelodeon's hit game show Nick Arcade. He's comedian Phil Moore. One of the top synchronized swimmers in the world, she's training for the world solo title, and her Canadian team just won the silver medal at the recent Olympic Games in Atlanta. Karen Clark. An agent for the prestigious Women Model Management Agency in New York, which represents such top models as Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss, and Elle Macpherson. He's Bob Van Riper. She won an NAACP Image Award as Best Supporting Actress for the film Tap, starring Gregory Hines, and now stars as Jerry Peterson on the popular TV series The Parenthood. Actress Suzanne Douglas. His acting career has included movies such as Born on the 4th of July. He's also president of the private merchant bank Cooper Fund Incorporated. He's Christopher Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges for the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant. We should start this competition and put them to work. What do you say, Bob?
I say let's get with it, shall we? Here we go. These young women have been here in Las Cruces for the past couple of weeks. They've been having a ball, and I've really enjoyed meeting them and talking to them. And now here is a chance for you to get to know them just a little bit better in the interview competition. Let's begin with Miss California. She is Michelle Cardamon. Miss California, she's 18 years old, a straight A student. She'll be attending the University of Michigan this fall, and Michelle comes to us from San Diego. Now, I know you're from San Diego, but you've really lived all over the place, right?
Yes, I have. My father is a recently retired Navy SEAL, and I've lived in Australia for 2 years, and I lived in Hawaii for 3 years.
I have never been to Australia, and that's the one place I have to go. Tell me about it.
It's a great place, Bob, and I like to speak the language too.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's an Aussie accent. It took me a while to figure that out. That's not bad. Did you pick that up quickly, or was that difficult?
I picked it up rather quickly because I met my best friend Sally in the 4th grade, and we were attached at the hip.
So you were there from 4th grade to 7th grade or something?
4th grade to 6th grade, and then from 6th to 9th I was in Hawaii, and then back to California for the remainder of my high school year.
Glad to be back in the U.S.?
Definitely.
What are you going to tell your friends about New Mexico when you get home?
It is so pretty. Have you seen the sunsets here over the mountains? Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it here. You have a great state.
All right. Thanks a lot, Miss California. That is Michelle Cardamon. Now let's say hello to 18-year-old Jennifer Smith, Miss Maryland. Jennifer is the recipient of the Maryland Distinguished Scholar Award Wants to have her own dance studio someday and is active in her community's SADAC program. I'm sure that's an acronym for something. What is it?
It stands for Student Alcohol and Drug Advisory Committee. And what we do is I basically serve as a mentor to children who basically need help with self-esteem and self-respect. And I also speak out about alcohol, drinking and driving.
Now, I know we have a picture of you in like a protest rally or something. You know the one I'm talking about?
That was performed in downtown Annapolis, and I was involved in a rally, as you said, and I was involved in Congress, actually. I spoke out against adults being able to solicit alcohol to teens with no fine.
Now, when you're not out busy protesting, I know that you've had like 8,000 hours of dance classes. Is that right?
That's right. My mom put me into dancing when I was 3 years old, and I've been dancing ever since. So with my experience, I'd like to open my own dance studio someday.
Okay, well, good luck to you. Thanks a lot, Miss Marilyn. That is Jennifer Smith. Now let's say hello to Tamika Thomas, Miss Michigan. Tamika comes to us from Detroit, Michigan. She's a 17-year-old high school senior. Another one of our semifinalists with straight A's. This is unbelievable. You guys are making my record look really bad. Now, I know you were like a child reporter on CNN. What was that all about?
Well, I started off, because I'm a native Detroiter, and I started off doing the Thanksgiving Day Parade, and right after that, they saw me on TV. The right people saw me, and they called me in for an audition, and I went on TV, and I was the Detroit bureau chief, and I got to interview Tipper Gore and Kenny Reiser, so I'm doing the same thing pretty much that you're doing right now.
I've never interviewed Tipper Gore. How old were you?
I was 12 years old at the time.
So you're not doing the same thing I'm doing. It took me 25 years to get here. So you want to be a broadcaster or what?
No, actually I want to go into law. It really piqued my curiosity with broadcasting, but ever since I was 6 years old, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, so I think I'm going to go to Harvard University and get my PhD from there.
Well, you're a straight A student. You've got all this experience. I don't think you'll have any trouble. Thanks a lot, Miss Michigan, and that is Tamika Thomas. Next up is Miss Texas, Christy Lee Woods. Christy's from Huntsville, Texas. She's 18 years old, attending Sam Houston State University. There's another one with a 4.0 GPA. Go ahead, have a seat. You've earned it, yeah. You also work with fundraising for local charities. I know the delegates had a fundraiser here, right? Like they had a charity auction.
That's right. I brought a signed ball from Hakeem Olajuwon. It went for the most money because there were a lot of basketballs here. We had Shaquille O'Neal. We had a lot, but I got out there and yahoo! I started rallying and trying to get the most money and came up with $450, and it went to the university fund. So
Great. Now, are you a big sports fan? Is that how you ended up with this item?
Yes, I am. Well, I'm from Houston, actually Huntsville. It's about 2 hours from Houston. And the Houston Rockets, of course. Who cannot love the Houston Rockets or Hakeem Olajuwon? And don't forget the Dallas Cowboys. Go Emmett.
Just push them all. You must have loved this whole Dream Team Olympic thing then.
Oh my gosh, you bet. I was watching every day.
Now, besides being a sports fan, what are you going to do next in terms of schooling and career and all that?
Well, I plan to get my PhD in health psychology. I want to work with stress and depression. And just because it's closely knit with coronary heart disease and suicide, which are very big problems in America right now. And I'm just very interested in helping people like that.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Miss Texas. Christy Lee Woods. Thanks. And next up, we have Courtney Hamilton, Miss Arizona. Courtney enjoys singing. She plays softball in 3 leagues and is a 16-year-old high school junior in her hometown of Chandler, Arizona. Now, I heard in the opening number there that you like this whole retro 70s thing, right?
Love it. Bright colors, the whole thing.
What is it about all that?
It's just being yourself, being individual, and being different.
In the 70s, we were all lumped into one moron group, I think. We were all wearing the platform shoes. You don't have like a lava lamp, do you?
Not yet. Mom's supposed to get that for Christmas.
Hey, and you know the Monkees are going to be on tonight.
Yes, they were awesome. And I got to dance with, what's the cute one?
Is it Davey?
Davey!
Man, Mickey's going to be upset that I said that. Yeah. Speaking of monkeys, boy, here's a segue. You have a real interest in animals, don't you?
I do. I love big cats.
Like what?
Tigers, jaguars, ocelots, all the wild ones.
Now, how does that manifest itself? Do you own any or what?
No, but actually I'm purchasing a part Bobcat, part Maine Coon kitten when I get home. I get them September 3rd.
Oh, man, that's going to be a wild thing in the house, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
You're ready for it?
Ready for it.
Okay, good luck, Miss Arizona. Thanks a lot. That's Courtney Hamilton. All right, I told you this was a terrific group, didn't I? Now here is Sherry with something just for our television audience.
Okay, Arizona's about to come back here. Were any of you guys nervous?
Well, of course we were a little.
Of course, we're more excited than nervous, I think.
It's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling?
Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you wanted to work with stress, right?
I know.
How are you
I guess
handling
I have
it
a
so
lot of
far?
experience with that.
And now?
Oh, fine.
Fine? Oh, fine. I think they're all... Well, you were with CNN. We're the Michigan. You used to be with CNN. Will you toss to a commercial for us?
Sure will. We'll return with more of the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant, brought to you by the clean, fresh, natural look of CoverGirl.
I think she's pretty good, huh?
Being the life of the party doesn't have to take the life out of your makeup. Thanks to CoverGirl.
Introducing a breakthrough, new continuous wear makeup.
Stays on, stays true, whatever you do.
Because it lasts twice as long as the leading ordinary makeup.
Stays on, stays true, whatever you do, or have done to you. So no matter what, you know you look your best.
New continuous wear makeup. Fresh from CoverGirl.
Stays on, stays true, whatever you do.
Your hair is hiding something. Everyday buildup can make it appear dull, unhealthy. But Pantene unveils its hidden shine with Pro-V Daily Clarifying Shampoo. It deep cleans gently. This clear provitamin formula lifts away residue, revealing health, shine, every time you use it. Daily Clarifying Shampoo from Pantene Pro-V. For hair so healthy, it shines.
It's a clean start every day.
What are you doing? It's time to go. What are you doing out of bed? Let's go.
Don't go to bed yet?
Everybody's waiting for us.
Introducing Shower Fresh Ultra Dry from Secret.
Abby, the babysitter's gonna be late.
pH balanced for a woman's chemistry. It keeps you drier than any other form. Now with a new Shower Fresh scent.
That's nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Secret Ultra Dry, now in new Shower Fresh scent.
We're gonna be late.
Very late.
Stay tuned for more Missile Team USA.
It's a night of laughter and priceless memories from the best game show on TV. Bob Barker hosts The Price is Right 25th Anniversary Special in primetime CBS Friday.
How to work with your ex.
When working with your ex, we have a system. Problem? No problem.
For example, I'd like to use your computer.
No problem. I'd like to use the hockey tickets.
No problem. I'd like to date the receptionist.
Problem.
Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen. Ink. CBS Mondays this fall.
Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, get to a phone any way you can. Hurry! Call someone, collect. Use 1-800-CALL-ATT. It always costs less than 1-800-COLLECT.
Hi, Dad.
And right now, you'll save an extra 25%. 1-800-CALL-ATT. It always costs less, and now you'll save an extra 25%. Restaurant-style fried rice comes home with Canton. Just 10 minutes to make. You can even add an egg. Canton fried rice. Real Chinese. Real easy.
There's more to News 4 this morning.
Tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Once again, your host, Bob Going.
We continue our live interview competition from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and now we meet Miss Oklahoma, LaToya Farley. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, LaToya will be a sophomore at Holland Hall Preparatory School this fall. 15 years old and an honor roll student who's already modeled in New York. My goodness, there's so much going on in your life. We were kind of wondering what kind of a kid you were, and so we rated the family album. Now take a look at this first picture down here.
Okay. Oh.
Now that's you with who?
Santa Claus, I was so scared of him. Oh my, he frightened me to death.
Now look at this.
Oh my God, that was Sesame Street Live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You got along a lot better with Bert than you did with Santa, didn't you?
Yeah, I loved Bert. He was awesome. Oh, it's Ernie, though.
That was Ernie? Oh, great. Now I'm going to get a letter on that one. Terrific. Obviously, you weren't too camera shy, and that led to a modeling career, huh?
No, I always loved being in front of the camera. If there's a camera, it's like, oh, me, over here. So, yeah.
I heard that your mom is not going to let you date until you're 16, right?
Right.
Now, you tell me, which are you looking more forward to? Dating at 16 or getting your driver's license?
Getting my driver's license. I got my permit right before I came here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm really excited, but I'm kind of sad because I didn't get to drive. I haven't driven for 2 weeks.
Oh, my God, you may forget how it works.
How did you get, you know, when you get your permit, you're all ready to drive, so.
Okay, well, good luck to you. You can go home and drive when this is all over. Thanks a lot, Miss Oklahoma, LaToya Farley. Now say hello to Katrina Bergstrom, Miss North Dakota. She is 18 years old, graduated with honors from Finley Sharon High School, where she lettered in both track and basketball. You're from North Dakota. You grew up on a ranch, right?
Yes, I did. My father is a farmer, and our farm is called the Bergstrom Ranch.
What's the difference between a ranch and a farm now?
Well, it's not a farm anymore. Many years ago, before I was born, it used to be a sheep ranch, and then now we changed it into a farm.
I got you. Okay, now, so are you into that whole cowgirl thing?
Oh, yeah, I enjoy it. It's really big up in North Dakota, the whole country scene. So they have barn dances and country dances with line dance and everything, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, you're going to go off to college soon, right?
Yes, I am.
Do what?
I'm going to become an RN and then go on to become a nurse practitioner, and I'm going to Concordia College to run track and field.
Oh, good for you. On a scholarship or just for fun?
Just for fun.
Oh, okay. Now, before you get out of here, they told me I have to ask you about Buster. Who is Buster, or what is Buster?
Buster is my pet squirrel. He's an exotic flying miniature squirrel, and he's my pet, and he kind of glides around my house.
Aren't those things filled with rabies and stuff?
Oh, no, he's so cute, and he's just little, and he'd cuddle right on your shoulder and go up on your neck and down your shirt.
Just make sure he gets his shots, okay? Thanks a lot, Miss North Dakota, Katrina Bergstrom. Now say hello to Patricia Campbell, Miss Pennsylvania. Patricia will begin studying broadcast journalism this fall at Clark Atlanta University. She enjoys volleyball and designed the outfit that she's wearing tonight. Yes, you may model that. Now have a seat and tell me, do you design all your clothes or what?
No, actually I don't. This is my first original design. It is a Patricia, so if you'd like to order, call. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. She's got her own 800 number all of a sudden. Would you rather design fancy stuff or kind of casual wear?
I'd like to do both. It depends on my mood, depends on the mood of the person wearing it.
Now, I know you said you wanted to go into broadcasting, right?
Entertainment, television, yes, I'm coming after you, Bob.
Oh, great. Somebody else in line for my job. So let's just say that you had my job. It's not going to happen. I mean, I'm not giving my job up. But if it were hypothetically, who would you like to interview?
Who would I like to interview? I'd interview President Clinton. Right now, he's in a very unstable position. His position is being threatened. And I'd like to know his views right now. Is he a little nervous? Is he edgy? I'd like to see. Let's see if I can break that stick a little bit.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Miss Pennsylvania, Patricia Campbell. Thanks. Next up, we have Leah Sexton, Miss Missouri. She's a ballet dancer, a recent high school honors graduate. Leah has a 3.8 GPA. She's going to be a freshman at the University of Kansas this fall and has the shiniest pants on this stage, too. Now, at the top of the show, I love this. You were wearing a dress that your mom had on her honeymoon, or what was it?
Yes, my dad gave it to my mom 24 years ago yesterday on their honeymoon, and I wear it. It's my favorite summer dress to wear.
So you and Mom are swapping clothes all the time, or just that one?
Just that one.
You're the exact same size?
We were the exact same size.
Who changed? Did Mom change a little bit?
Yeah, well, after 5 children, some women do.
Okay. Now, you're going off to school, and you're not going to have Mom to swap clothes with anymore. So what's going to go on at school?
Well, I will have someone else to swap clothes with. I'm rooming with Miss Kansas Teen, Amanda Caraway.
In this pageant here?
Yes, we're going to KU. We start school tomorrow.
Now, how did you meet? Not just from meeting her here.
No, we met a year ago, but we've been inseparable ever since. We're best friends.
Where did you meet and how?
We have the same state director, and he introduced us.
Oh, I see. Okay, great. Well, good luck to both of you when you get to KU. Thanks a lot, Miss Missouri, Leah Sexton. And finally, we have Aisha Lee Hendrick of Liverpool, New York. She is Miss New York. Aisha enjoys cheerleading, works with the Big Sisters program in her community. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it's her 17th birthday. Yay! Well, this could be an unforgettable birthday, couldn't it?
Yes, it could. I think I'm going to die. I can't stop shaking. I keep moving. I'm like, I can't stop. I really can't stop.
So apparently you haven't had a chance to celebrate today. You've just been quivering all afternoon.
Well, I've gotten flowers and cards from my grandparents and my uncle and my mother, so it's been really nice.
Yeah. Well, now, I know that, yes, you can awe that, of course. Every year, Miss Teen, when she goes out, she travels the country. She speaks to a lot of groups, fundraising, that sort of thing, goes to the Variety Club International, raises funds for Starlight Foundation. You also speak to a lot of youth groups. If you go out and speak to youth groups, what kind of message would you like to impart to them?
I would always say to them, be positive and be yourself. Being yourself is always the key to happiness, and no other person could be yourself. So there it is. There you have it.
Be the best you can be.
The best you can be, and you'll go far in life.
There you go. Well, you've come a long way. Thanks a lot, Miss New York. Aisha Lee Hendrick. Thanks. All right, thanks to all of our delegates. That completes our interview competition. Great job to all 10 of them. Weren't they terrific? And Sharon, where are you?
I'm up here, Bob. Up here where you can get nosebleeds. I am sure that Miss New York, whether she wins or not, is going to remember this birthday for a long time. Listen, if you are between the ages of 15 and 26 and you think you'd like to give this competition a try, you can get more information on the Miss Teen USA and Miss USA state pageants from our 800 number or internet address at the end of the show. Now, let's check in backstage with Keely Sue Sanders, the reigning Miss Teen USA. Keely, are you back there? What's happening?
And it's time to go totally nuts. We just found the answer to having a really great time here in Las Cruces. And it starts with a little chili. A little fart. A little fart. A little sport. A little school. A little sun. And lots of fun. It all started when we arrived at the airport.
A great welcome with a Latin accent.
Christmas shopping in August. Farmer's Market is the place.
It's Caliente! It's the chili capital of the world!
Fort Selden was built in 1865 so the U.S. Cavalry could protect the settlers from the Apache Raiders. Today it's being raided by another band of desperados.
That prevents the boning from showing.
They showed up and...
A school that's cool? Try New Mexico State U. The quality of life on campus is super.
Agriculture and engineering are big time here, and the astronomy department keeps track of those billions and billions of tiny stars with one of the world's largest telescopes at the Apache Point Observatory. The Student Union is the main place to hang at New Mexico State University. And Payless shoes are the thing to wear.
It was a pretty big year for fashion.
about golfing around Las Cruces is the scenery.
Time to go totally nuts. A perfect place to go nuts. Dahlman Farm, where they produce millions of pounds of pecans a year. Pecan heaven. Where's Lucy and Ethel when you need them? From something sweet to something hot. Chili. Wow, those look really hot. Bet you they'll never catch another cold as long as they live. Well, Sherry, we're off to our next stop. See you in a few.
Okay, Keely, we'll catch you later. Now, when we return, we'll have all the interview scores and a little time warp to the 60s with the Monkees. Stay with us.
You can keep all those moisturizers that promise to correct wrinkles. I want to stop them before they start.
Daily UV rays can cause wrinkles. Now help stop them by using Oil of Olay Daily UV Protectant every day. Only Oil of Olay combines its light, greaseless moisturizer plus SPF 15, helping to protect against damaging UV rays to help prevent premature aging.
The only good wrinkle is the one you never get.
For a lifetime of beautiful skin, help stop wrinkles before they start. Oil of Olay Daily UV Protectant. Discover the bath bar that might convince you to switch.
Well, after 12 years, our house has a new bath bar.
My skin was so much smoother. Even my mother switched.
The revolutionary formula bath bar from Oil of Olay.
The proof was in my skin.
Olay moisturizers and cleansers form a light, non-greasy lotion in the lather, leaving skin more moisturized than any other leading bar.
I may never need body lotion again.
After 5 days, if you don't notice more moisturized skin, we'll buy you your old brand. Oil of Olay bath bar. Skin's never been so moisturized from a bar.
Now, what was that? Forget it. Was that a person? Keep moving. It's a surprise. Well, I'm taking this off. Ta-da! I saw this. A new department. Need place for jeans. Should we be a Kmart? Look at these names. Look at these prices. We are at Kmart. Way to go, Columbo. Where'd you think I'd take you? Knowing you? Knowing me. Remember that surprise party? Are you ever going to get over that? My toenails are just going back.
This week, all Wrangler jeans on sale. Boys stonewashed $10.99. Men's stonewashed $14.99. Kmart rules.
Grandma's fresh churned butter was the richest, creamiest thing I ever tasted until this new improved churn style. It tastes richer, much creamier, even more like Grandma's.
Shed's Country Crock Churn Style now tastes even richer and creamier.
Saw something at a grocery store, did not believe it. A couple of crackers, a little meat, cheese. They called it a lunch. It's not a lunch. Jimmy Dean Tastefuls, that's a lunch. 2 hearty sandwiches, Oreo cookies, Fritos, corn chips. Tasty, full meals.
From the campus of New Mexico State University, it's the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant. Here's Sherry Belafonte.
We're back live from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and here are the scores from the preliminary competition. Interviews. The highest possible score is a 9.99, so you can see how well they're all doing. Let's see. Miss Missouri is #1 right here. I guess her mother's good luck dress is really a good luck charm for her. It's a very close tie in second place for California and Pennsylvania, so we still got us a race here. These will be added to the delegate scores for the swimsuit and evening gown competitions later on in the evening. Only the girls with the 6 highest composite scores will go on to the finals. Now, you know, while the ladies have been getting ready for this very, very important night, other competitions have been going on behind the scenes as well. Helene Curtis representatives judge delegates on their personal style and hair and clothing. The winner of a trophy and $1,000 for the Salon Selectors Teen with Style Award is Miss Kansas, Mandy Caraway. The Miss Congeniality Award has special meaning to the delegates because they vote on it themselves. The winner this year is Miss Vermont, Lavinia Magruder, who takes home $1,000 and a trophy. We'll reveal who you internet voters have chosen as Miss Photogenic later on in the show. Right now, here's Bob with a blast from the past.
Okay, Sherry, thank you. Now, as promised, we are traveling back to the 60s. Our delegates and Miss Teen USA are ready to retro rock with the Monkees.
the clock goes on, never rings. But it rings, and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. Shaving razor's cold, and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Well, now you know how happy I can be. And our good times start and end without dollar one to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? For someone else, not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it's disappointed, humming on my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I survived. Yes, I saw her face. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Not a trace. I'm a believer. Doubt in my mind. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Saw her face. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Oh, thank you, Mr. USA.
Well, don't even think of channel surfing. Stay tuned for a very, very unusual swimsuit competition. Coming up next with Barbara, you opened the doors in 1968?
That's right.
You'll still be here, won't you?
I hope so, Sherry. I hope so.
Okay, stay tuned.
I thought I knew the rules for better protection. The thicker the pad, the better. Boy, was I wrong. Always broke the rules with their Always Ultra Thin with wings. Compared to leading thick maxis, Always Ultra Thin locks away 3 times the normal amount of moisture because Ultra's super absorbent core traps moisture better. So even though it's thin, Always Ultra can actually protect better than thick maxis. Can't call that anything but breakthrough. Always Ultra Thin with wings. Cleaner, drier, protects even better. Say you're going to school when you see your favorite band jamming on top of your dad's car. They're missing a drummer, and they're pointing at you. Luckily, you got pencils at Target. You also got Crayola crayons, markers, and pencils for $1.39, and casual shoes for $10.99. Target makes going to school cool.
The swimsuit competition is next on CBS.
If you think what happened on the 4th of July was big, wait till you see what's coming in September.
It's Big Comedy Monday!
The premiere of Cosby with Felicia Rashad.
That's big!
The premiere of Ink with Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen.
That's really big!
The season premieres of Murphy Brown and Sybil.
That's CBS.
CBS Big Comedy Monday premieres this fall.
What are we going to do?
We are going to watch.
This fall, CBS puts a new spin on the 3 R's. Now it's reading, writing, Rhea.
So here I am, back and ready to go.
I'm sorry, have we met? Rhea Perlman is going back to school.
Moby Dick represents evil. What does Ahab represent?
Charlie the Tuna.
Taking higher learning to new heights.
What did Socrates say was the greatest thing a man or a woman could do?
Raise children?
No! Any idiot can raise children. Look around you.
Pearl, CBS Wednesdays this fall.
Tonight on News 4.
He was shot in the head while driving and survived. Now police have arrested the prime suspect. Will this victim from Littleton get the chance to put the man who pulled the trigger behind bars?
Plus, it's $1.50 to park your car. But when you return, the rate has changed to $15. It's happening in Lodo. We'll tell you why at 10.
This is your local long-distance company, U.S. West, with a reminder to catch our falling rates. Just 12 cents a minute. Here to here, 12 cents. Here to there, 12 cents. There to there, 12 cents. Evenings, nights, and weekends. The Colorado State Value Plan. Want a simple way to get great rates on local long distance?
Hi, Mom.
You got it. Just call and sign up.
As adults, we feel we cannot act upon our urges because we would be fired.
Fortunately, Orville Redenbacher alone has gratified our urge to crunch.
With his tasty 100% popcorn cakes. With the flavor of sweet, creamy caramel, melted butter, and white cheddar cheese. This may inhibit our other urges. So run out and get Orville Redenbacher's 100% popcorn cakes. It's complete crunch gratification.
Alex, this is Coach Hayes. Hello, Dougie. Hello, Greg. Yeah, Kevin, the game's been changed from 6 to 5. Tell him. Is this 3717?
Wouldn't it be great if you could send a message to the whole team with just one call?
Hello, Jeremy.
Now you can with U.S. West new voice messaging. Group Send is the quickest way to send your message.
Team Bulldogs, practice tomorrow at 2 p.m. Go Bulldogs!
Another simple answer from U.S. West.
Here again, Boscom.
Oh, what a great crowd we have here as we continue live from the campus of New Mexico State University in Las Cruces, New Mexico. You know, one of the really scenic wonders just outside Las Cruces is a place called White Sands National Monument, and it is a perfect spot for a fashion shoot with all of our delegates and the latest Janssen swimwear. Take a look. can see, these young women are definitely into fitness. And as they say, it's a 24/7 kind of thing. You know, it's all day, every day. And they are here to prove that now in the Janssen swimsuit competition, where they'll also be modeling Payless shoes. And your mission, delegates, should you choose to accept it, is to use your sense of style and fashion and wow these judges. As always, if you are caught or captured, the pageant will deny any knowledge of your existence. Michelle Cardiman, Miss California. Jennifer Smith, Miss Maryland. Thomas, Miss Michigan. Lee Woods, Miss Texas. Courtney Hamilton, Miss Arizona. Latoya Farley, Miss Oklahoma. Katrina Bergstrom, Miss North Dakota. Patricia Campbell, Miss Pennsylvania. Missouri. And Aisha Lee Hendrick, Miss New York. Whoa, thank you, ladies. Once again, the world is safe for beautiful women in swimsuits.
Oh, to be 15 again. Or at least to have the body I had when I was 15. Listen, I just heard music coming from backstage. Let's investigate. Keely, what's going on back there?
Hey, Sherry, it's Macarena Madness. Okay, gang, I think we're good enough. Let's take this act on the road.
This is why they call New Mexico the land of enchantment. Those are the Organ Mountains. America's space program began here at White Sands Missile Range. 2 million acres of high-speed history. White Sands National Monument was the backdrop for a Janssen swimwear fashion shoot.
And then we all hopped the border for a visit to Juarez, Mexico.
And keep on dancing. This is the first ice skating rink in this area, and they learn fast. Back in the USA, professional hairstylist Pearl Chandler gave the delegates tips on the latest back-to-school styles during the Salon Selectives hair clinic. On to Old Lucia, one of New Mexico's most historic villages. In Wild West days, Billy the Kid was captured here, but he escaped while everybody was doing the Macarena.
Okay, thanks a lot, Keely. Listen, the swimsuit scores will be ready when we return. And that gorgeous gown thing, that's happening right after, so don't miss it.
many paper towels have thirst pockets. Amazing pockets that make even the biggest, messiest spills disappear. Because every thirst pocket is made of 2 thirsty plies, and every sheet is covered end to end with them. Brawny with thirst pockets. Now, the only real mess you can get yourself into is not having any in the house.
Brawny, thirst pocket power.
Imagine yourself at the edge of the ocean. Ocean Dream. A new fragrance. Light, soft, yet mysterious. Ocean Dream. Come, feel the mystery.
New from Giorgio Beverly Hills.
Hey, lady, isn't it about time to change that Glade plug-ins refill?
Refill your Glade plug-ins every 45 days to keep your home Glade fresh.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Now, Botanical Blends captures the power of kiwi and jasmine in a new line of styling products from Salon Selectives, with nearly as many forms as there are styles. Choose the combination you need to get the style you want, naturally. New Botanical Blend styling products from Salon Selectives.
Hey, man, if I were in charge, life would be way different. No traffic, big offices, hot lunches, free health clubs, and comfortable clothes. Canyon River Blues, a line of jeans found only at Sears. They fit right, they feel right. Yeah, if I were in charge, man would live in jeans. These jeans.
What if you knew, beyond a doubt, what was going to happen tomorrow? Well, Gary Hobson is about to find out.
What are you talking about here? A newspaper that tells the future? Tell me this, where does it come from?
The newspaper fairy.
26 on apple corn.
Eggs, apple corn, at the wire.
Because he's getting tomorrow's news delivered today. But with all the magic comes responsibility.
I missed it. Because of me, there's a guy in the hospital, and I could have stopped that.
Would it change your life for the better?
I want you to take the winnings from today.
This is yours.
Now you can get the dog you've been waiting
Gary, wait!
For Gary Hobson, the future is delivered every day.
You don't need to be a hero to make the best of what you're given. And you've been given this.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You're supposed to do whatever you can.
A magical new series comes to CBS Saturdays this fall. Early edition on America's Night of Television.
Live from the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant continues. Here again is Sherry Belafonte.
All right, the scores from the swimsuit competition are ready, and I think we've got them. Yep. My goodness, Miss Missouri is still in first place. You know what? That dress really is lucky. But Texas is really close behind, and so is Maryland. So, you know, it's still a close race. Listen, the Jansen Award will now, the Jansen will now award the winner, Miss Missouri, Leah Sexton, a $1,000 prize. Remember, these scores will now be added to the interview scores, and in a few moments, the evening gown competition will complete the semifinals. So now let's go back to Bob on stage, shall we?
Okay, Sherry, thanks. Well, there are literally hundreds of volunteers who have helped us here in Las Cruces and here at the Pan American Center on the campus of New Mexico State University. And we would like to acknowledge all of them by introducing a few people. First of all, the Honorable Reuben Smith, the mayor of Las Cruces, and his wife, Liz. Thank you both. And, of course, J. Michael Orenduff, the president of New Mexico State University. Thank you as well. And all the people who helped out so much. We just had a great time here. And now, as we come to the last of our semifinal events, our delegates return in a magical New Mexico setting in their beautiful evening gowns. Ladies. with the beautiful music of Selena as our background, our semifinalists model gowns that they themselves have chosen in the 1996 Miss Teen USA pageant evening gown competition. And we begin with Miss California.
Late at night when all the world I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow.
Miss Maryland.
Here in my room, dreaming about you and me. Wonder if you know. If you look in my eyes, you see what's inside.
Miss Michigan.
I just wanna hold you close, but so far all I have are dreams of you. So I wait for the day to have courage to say how much I love you. Yes, I do. I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow.
Miss Texas.
Here in my room, dreaming about you and me. Late at night when all the world is full of the think of you. Still can't believe that you came up to me and said, I love you.
Miss Arizona.
Till tomorrow, and for all of my life, and there's nowhere around the world I'd rather be. Here in my room, dreaming with
Miss Oklahoma. Miss North Dakota.
I could lose my heart tonight if you don't turn away. That's the way I feel. Lose control and let you
Miss New York. Absolutely stunning, ladies. Thank you so much. Well, that concludes our semifinal competition. You will see the evening gown scores, and we will reveal the 6 finalists for the title of Miss Teen USA 1996 when we return, so don't go away.
The new Vanish Power System against the other guy. Clear the way and let the competition begin. Only the Vanish Power System has a dispenser that protects the tablet. So flush after flush, it blasts out more cleaners. After one flush, they're about the same. But after frequent flushing, Vanish Power is still going strong. The competition, the difference is clear. The Vanish Power System has cleaning power that just won't vanish. From SC Johnson Wax.
Could this be the world's most perfect bra? Perfect. Victoria's Secret creates perfect silhouette. It's perfect. Perfect. A bra so smooth and seamless that no matter what you're wearing, it looks like you're wearing nothing at all. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect freedom to wear what you want. The promise of a perfect silhouette. Perfect. Could this be the world's most perfect bra? Perfect silhouette. Only at Victoria's Secret. Perfect.
Hi, I'm Tommy the Twist Tie. Back when twist tie bags were big, I was the king. Parades, grand openings, I was somebody. Eventually, people found out I was hard to work with. Sometimes I'd just disappear. Then Glad made trash bags with built-in quick tie flaps. No more searching around or fumbling with twist ties. And no more Tommy. But for now, guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do. Hot dog!
Glad trash bags with quick tie flaps. Ties are out, flaps are in.
In the choice of sweeteners, there is no choice as far as I'm concerned. All things are not equal. Only this is. Equal has no saccharin, no calories. It's made with NutraSweet. Equal tastes like natural sugar, and I like that.
Don't be fooled. Not all blue packets are equal. Only Equal says NutraSweet on the label. Equal.
Made with NutraSweet, tastes like real sugar, no choice.
Tonight on The Late Show.
Are you ready?
It's supermodel actress Angie Everhart. Plus,
I did a lot of my own stunts.
A solo performance by Mariel Van Peebles. Then, the reunited Beach Boys with country singer James House. And don't miss tonight's category.
Top 10 ways to lose your Miss Universe title.
Only on CBS.
Now, Touched by an Angel is on Saturday and Sunday after 60 Minutes. And someone is very pleased.
We're back. It's numbers time again here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and we have got the evening gown scores. Missouri again. All right, you know what? I'm going to steal that dress of her mother's. Texas is right up there. Arizona's right up there. This is amazing. This is a really close race. Listen, remember, these are now added to the swimsuit and interview scores, and only the top 6 delegates will go on to the finals. We'll find out who they are in just a few moments. Now, for the first time, the Miss Teen USA pageant has allowed the public to vote for the Miss Photogenic Award via the internet. So all you netheads out there, you have made history tonight. The winner receives a trophy and $1,000 for the... And the lucky lady you've chosen is Miss Florida. Kelly, good day. Congratulations, Kelly.
Thank you very much.
She's Particularly exciting and surprise. Now, for those of you who are online, you can still see those delegates' photos on our website. Congratulations again, Kelly.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, let's meet the young woman who has worn the crown for the past year. Kelly, our reigning Miss Teen, Kelly. Keeley, sorry. Keeley Sue Sanders.
Kelly,
I'm so
I'm
nervous
Keeley.
now. Keeley Sue Sanders. Keeley, let me tell you, this has been a really close race and really exciting, hasn't it?
It's been great. Love the tension.
Are you really excited about all this?
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm sad.
You're
It'll
sad
be
'cause
hard to give it up, yeah.
Now, you're really one of the few teenagers that is not going on to be in the entertainment industry.
That's right. I start at Kansas State University on Monday.
Are you excited about that?
I'm very excited to go back to school.
Oh, good. Well, congratulations for your year. And now, you know what? Let's not keep everybody in suspense any longer. Bob is ready to reveal those 6 finalists. Bob?
Okay, Sherry, thanks. And thanks, Keeley, too. Well, here we come to the next turning point of the evening. Ladies, it is time to narrow the field down to 6 finalists. Your scores have been added and averaged, and now I'm going to read the names of the final 6 in random order. Good luck to all of you. The first of our 6 finalists is Miss Arizona, Courtney Hamilton. Miss Missouri, Leah Sexton. Miss Texas, Christy Lee Woods. That's half of them. 3 spots remain. 1 goes to Miss Maryland, Jennifer Smith. Miss California, Michelle Cardiman. And only one of the 5 remaining ladies has a chance to become Miss Teen USA, and she is Miss Pennsylvania, Patricia Campbell. Hear it for them, the 6th finalists for the title of Miss Teen USA 1996.
All right, Keeley, do you remember this time last year when you were standing over there?
All I remember is being so nervous I could die.
Well, you know, I think these girls are gorgeous.
They are.
But now the judges' questions are coming up next.
That's right.
And we know how really important this is. Can you tell our audience a little bit how this competition relates to what you do as Miss Teen USA?
Well, during her reign, she'll meet with many important people. I met with Senator Dole, and you speak with them. And so the judges need to know your speaking abilities and how you can think on your feet. So the judges' questions will show us everyone that, not just the judges.
So now we're going to go on with the rest of this competition tonight. But remember, if you're between the ages of 15 and 26 and you'd like more information on Miss Teen USA or the Miss USA state pageants, watch for our 800 number and internet address at the end of the show. We'll see how our 6 finalists deal with those tough questions when we return. So don't go away. This is too exciting. I'm nervous.
I love my new hair color, but it needs special care. That's why my Vive is Color Vive by L'Oreal.
Color Vive shampoo and conditioner has a UV filter. It keeps your color truer, longer.
It helps my hair look and feel like the first day I colored it. Maybe better. Color Vive keeps my color truer, longer. My Vive, Color Vive by L'Oreal.
Color Vive means color care.
Vive means life.
We're on the yellow line with the latest back-to-school fashions from Payless. Eric is stunning in his $12.99 high tops that won't mark floors. Bravo, Eric. Sheila's a crowd pleaser and Mary Jane's for $7.99. Well done, Sheila.
Follow the yellow line to the Payless back-to-school sale for an affordable lineup of stylish shoes for boys, girls, even ladies.
Like Eric's mom. Apparently, Eric has forgotten his lunch. Thanks, Eric's mom. Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
The crowning of the new Miss Teen USA is just moments away.
A 12-year-old boy abandoned.
You act like you hate me. I'm your mother. You lied to me.
His his only option, divorce his parents.
Nobody's gonna take you away, I promise you.
Based on the true story that touched America's heart.
So just because I'm a kid, I don't have any rights.
Richard Crenna, Rhea Perlman, A Place to Be Loved, CBS Sunday.
In the diamond light of an American night, there's a place I see, it's calling me. On an incredible night, an unforgettable sight, to a CBS night.
Tonight on News 4.
It could protect your home and your car from hail. It's also a farmer's dream come true. Meet the Hailinator.
It's being tested here in Colorado, and tonight at 10, we'll show you how it works. And
Dennis Rodman walked down the aisle today, a book aisle, that is. We'll show you what the eccentric NBA star is up to now, tonight at 10.
also has the mob set its sights on health care. We'll explain tonight at 10.
Ever been the only one not to get the message right?
Where are they?
You need US West new voice messaging with Group Send. Now you can get the same message as the rest of the group at the same time.
Hey, team, game time's changed. CJ, we gotta go.
You can even reply.
Coach, got your message. We'll be there. The game's earlier.
Dad, I can't find my shirt. I'm gonna be late for lunch.
Come on, let's go.
With new voice messaging, you'll always get the message. Another simple answer from US West.
Hi, I'm Mike Naughton with a year-end sale on three-door Escorts. How about 35 of them at $93.88? How can I do it? No other Ford dealer in Colorado buys from the factory for less than I do, and Fords are all we sell. So my volume buying means volume discounts for you. And this week, our volume discounts are on three-door Escorts, all below market at just $93.88.
In Colorado, Big Mike Naughton is Ford.
$6 million in tonight's Lotto Jackpot live on 4 at 10.
Live from Las Cruces, it's the 1996 Miss Teen USA Fund. Here again, your host, Bob Goen.
All right, here we go. Ladies, take a deep breath because now we're going to continue with just the 6 of you. All of your scores have been deleted at this point. You're starting again on an even footing, okay? Now, this is the judge's question, and this will determine the final 3 candidates for the title of Miss Teen USA. As they vote, the judges are going to see a video reminder of each delegate so that their overall impression, as well as the delegate's answer, will determine their score. You know, earlier, Sherry presented the Miss Photogenic Award, which was based on the votes via the internet, and tonight, for the very first time, we are also allowing the public to participate in this very important part of the competition. All the questions that our judges are going to ask have been submitted by members of the public through our internet site. Isn't that terrific? The whole country's getting involved here. I love it. Let's begin with Miss Arizona, Courtney Hamilton. Watch your step and go ahead and dig into the bowl and select the judge's name. You've gone with judge number 2. That is Joseph Kendall. Joseph, your question for Miss Arizona.
14-year-old Sharon Potokny from Lebanon, Pennsylvania wants to know, do you think having uniforms in a public school is a good idea? Why or why not?
Well, uniforms take away the individuality of a person, but they also can keep gang activity and people being judged by their personality instead of by what they wear.
All right, stay right where you are. Here come the judges' scores for Miss Arizona. Thank you, Courtney. Now Miss Missouri, Leah Sexton. And go ahead, into the bowl. You come up with judge number 5. That is Phil Moore. Phil, how about your question?
All right. Ann Lewis, 38, from Tigard, Oregon, surfed in and wrote, in some communities, parents are being held liable for their children. Do you feel that parents should be held financially responsible should their minor child commit a crime or deface property?
I do feel that parents should be responsible. I know that my parents have always been responsible for me, and I expect them to be. I think that as of a certain age, they need to be responsible financially. And when it does come to crimes, I think that it shows a lot of how the parents bring up the child and how they interact with society, whether it be positive or negative.
All right, stay right here, Leah. Judges want to lock in their scores for Miss Missouri. Thank you very much. Now Miss Texas, Christy Lee Woods. Who'd you choose? Let's see. Judge number 4, Dr. Joyce Brothers. Doctor, your question for Miss Texas.
Miss Texas, Frances J. Gallego, who's 18 years old, of San Francisco, writes, do you think a teenage girl should have her parents' consent to use birth control or to have an abortion? Why or why not?
Do I think that she should have to have her consent, or?
I'll read it again for you. Do you think a teenage girl should have to have her parents' consent to use birth control or to have an abortion? Why or why not?
Yes, I do, especially a 14-year-old, because I think that when you're at that age, you're not quite at an age where you can make responsible decisions. Sometimes you act on impulse and not necessarily thinking about it very much when you want to do it. So I think that they should talk it over with their parents. I think that parents put a lot of guidance with children, especially 14-year-olds and younger, and even my age. I think that I should have guidance. So yes, of course, I think they need to have guidance.
All right, here come the votes for Miss Texas. Thank you, Christy. Now we have Miss Maryland, Jennifer Smith. Into the bowl. Okay, let's see who you've come up with here. How about number 3? That's Bobby Eakes. Bobby, your question.
18-year-old Tally Carson from Springville, Utah asked this question. What will be different in your life after this pageant is over if you don't win? Will it still have been worthwhile?
Oh, I think it has been very worthwhile for me. Being in this pageant, I have learned more about myself than I would ever have learned through any other activity, and it's therefore made me a much stronger person to lead on with the rest of my life.
Okay, the judges' scores now for Miss Maryland. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Now Miss California, Michelle Carterman. All right, 5 judges left. You go with judge number 7. That's Bob Van Riper. Bob?
Larry Hoffer of Alexandria, Virginia, emailed this question. We all hear about the challenge of peer pressure that many teenagers have to deal with. How do you deal with peer pressure?
Actually, I haven't had much trouble dealing with peer pressure because I come from a very strong family. My parents raised us, and every week, at least minimum once a week, we sat down as a family and we spoke to each other about what has been going on with our lives. So I felt very comfortable with my parents and with my peers to say no and stand on my own. Thank you.
Okay, Miss California, here come the scores for you. Thank you, Michelle. And finally, we have Miss Pennsylvania, Patricia Campbell. Four names left in there, and you come up with judge number 1, Janelle Allen. Janelle?
13-year-old Jody Lee Faulkner from Albemarle, North Carolina asks, do you think the American society of the future would be any different if we had a woman president?
Well, women are very strong-minded and opinionated about what they say. And when they're intelligent and when they can back up what their opinion is, they have a tendency to broadcast a wonderful spirit across the whole United States. And I believe if a woman was president, things would change a little bit, but we could rule just as good and just equal creditly as a man.
All right. Now the scores for Miss Pennsylvania. Thank you very much, Patricia. Well, and thanks to all of our delegates, too, and to our judges for those questions that came to us via the internet. Thanks to all of you who wrote in and made this the very first truly interactive pageant. We appreciate it.
I hope Keely, Kylie, and Kelly all forgive me by the end of the evening. Listen, I know what you're doing out there. You're picking your final 3 choices, aren't you? Well, hang around and see if you're right. We'll be back in a moment.
I eat when I get stressed, and not very good food.
I gained weight. I tried every diet known to man. What I found with the Slim Fast plan was that it was easy. I lost 18 pounds on one shake a day. With Slim Fast, you'd put it in your bag, that's lunch, that's it. I love the milk chocolate. It tastes like a creamy milkshake.
19 essential vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, and carbohydrates. All the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
Maybe that's why I feel so good. I like this thin feeling.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
Grandma's fresh churned butter was the richest, creamiest thing I ever tasted until this new improved churn style. It tastes richer, much creamier, even more like Grandma's.
Shed's Country Crock churn style now tastes even richer and creamier.
Eureka Bravo 2s, value-priced 12-amp Powerline Plus and WhirlVac. 12 amps and 15 inches wide to clean faster. Switch instantly for above floor. Bravo 2s, Powerline Plus and WhirlVac from Eureka.
Now, without a pin, a toothpick, a gizmo, it separates. It defines lash by lash. Lash by Lash Mascara from Maybelline. There's nothing like it. Pull out the brush and it wipes off the gunk. Not once, twice. No clumps to pick at, no globs to pick off. Just perfectly separated lashes. Get the point? Lash by Lash Mascara.
Maybe she's born with it.
Tonight on News 4.
He was shot in the head while driving and survived. Now police have arrested the prime suspect. Will this victim from Littleton get the chance to put the man who pulled the trigger behind bars?
Plus, it's $1.50 to park your car. But when you return, the rate has changed to $15. It's happening in Lodo. We'll tell you why at 10.
Your local long-distance company, US West here, inviting you to celebrate falling rates. Just 12 cents a minute here to here. Here to there, 12 cents. There to there, 12 cents. Evenings, nights, and weekends. The Colorado State Value Plan. Want a simple way to get great rates on local long distance?
Hi, Dad.
Just call and sign up.
Do you like it hot? Then look for the Dot. Domino's has a lot. 3 golden crusts, 12 delicious toppings. Wow. Spicy buffalo wings and steaming bread. A major league spread. It's time to chow, so order now.
Try one of our 4 great value meals, like number 2, which includes a large one-topping pizza, an order of breadsticks, and 2 Cokes for only $12.99. For hot and wild, call Domino's now.
So this is the parade of homes.
Prepare to be amazed.
This is not what I expected.
Wow, look at those beams.
Yeah. And check out the view. We could fit our entire house in this kitchen.
Honey, I think I'm in heaven. Oh, a bed fit for a queen.
And a playroom fit for a king.
And to think it's just a half an hour from Denver.
In the cool mountains of Evergreen.
The 1996 Parade of Homes.
Boy, I was amazed.
Sponsored by News 4.
Here we are on the campus of New Mexico State University in Las Cruces, New Mexico, continuing with our live competition for the title of Miss Teen USA 1996. Now, we are raising the stakes. Ladies, only 3 delegates will continue from here on out. I'll read these names in random order. Good luck to you. The first of our finalists is Miss Texas, Christy Lee Woods. Miss Pennsylvania, Patricia Campbell. And who is the last of our final 3? It's Miss California, Michelle Carleman. For a terrific trio, huh? The final 3 candidates for the title of Miss Teen USA 1996.
Okay, are they excited or what? Now, They are about to bring out that soundproof booth for the final question. And I know what you're saying out there, especially my friends Seymour and Tony. They're saying, yeah, like, right, they can't hear in that thing? Well, trust me, let me tell you, I have been in there. It is so loud, you cannot hear anything that's going on in there. But let's see how these three deal with the last round of the competition.
Okay, Sherry, thanks. Well, ladies, you know what's going to happen now. This is time for the final question. The same question for all three of you. To make sure that Pennsylvania and California don't have an unfair advantage, as I asked Miss Texas, you two have to go into that soundproof booth over there. So if you would, please, head on over there. And Miss Texas, you hang with me, right front and center. Let's make sure they're all locked up in there. It is very loud in there, believe me. They will not hear a thing. Okay, they're locked up tight. Here is your question, Christy. If you could talk with the president about the problems facing today's teenagers, what would you want to discuss?
First of all, I think that the rising rate of teenage pregnancy and AIDS amongst teenagers is a tremendous problem right now in our society. It is at overwhelming heights, and I would want to talk to him about mandatory sex education classes just to simply inform the children about their sexuality so that if they do decide to practice that, they won't be ashamed to protect themselves. But at the same time, teach abstinence because it is the #1 safest and moral choice against teenage pregnancy and AIDS.
Okay, thank you, Miss Texas. Step right over here, please. Next, we have Miss Pennsylvania. Watch your step, Patricia. You have the same question that Christy Lee had. The question is, if you could talk with the president about the problems facing today's teenagers, what would you want to discuss?
I'd want to discuss the welfare that he's created these days. I think he really should have looked into that more before he signed it. Today, he's signing off women to go off and leave their children without a national daycare program, and I believe that is absolutely necessary. He needs to look into that just a little more, and then maybe think about signing that bill.
All right. The thoughts of Miss Pennsylvania. Join Miss Texas if you would. And finally, we have Miss California. Michelle Carterman. You get the same question that the other two did, and it is this. If you could talk with the president about the problems facing today's teenagers, what would you want to discuss?
Actually, I was asked this question earlier, similar. I would talk to him about the pressures of peer pressure and how important it is that you need to speak to the parents and the children need to speak to each other about open communication lines. And if people are able to do that, then I think there would be less peer pressure, and as other teenagers like myself would be able to stand up and say no.
All right, thank you very much. Step over here, Miss California. Oh, there they are. Oh, I'm glad I'm not voting. Now it's time for the final vote. This is based on the judges' overall impression of the delegates during the competition this evening, in addition to the final question. So judges, what you're going to be doing now is voting on the young lady who you think will be the best Miss Teen USA for 1996. We begin the votes with Miss Texas. Next is Miss Pennsylvania. And finally, Miss California. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for three extraordinary young women, shall we? That's a great job, ladies.
One of those three young ladies are about to win this fabulous crown, more than $150,000 in cash and gifts, and have her life completely changed. We'll find out who she is right after this.
Tonight.
Here again. We're about to crown the new Miss Teen USA from the campus of New Mexico State University here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And along with this comes a small fortune in gifts and cash. Here's Keely on campus to show us what awaits tonight's winner.
Tonight, CoverGirl awards $7,500 and a year's supply of CoverGirl products, including new Simply Powder Foundation. Powder that's got you covered just like a liquid, but feels so plus those hot jelly cosmetic organizers in bright colors. Great styling and lots of space make it easy to get organized. Got a problem? Solve it, Mr. Boodles. Miss Teen USA wins a one-year all from Janssen, whose clean water campaign is dedicated to keeping America's beaches beautiful. Hawaiian Tropic Sun Care Products is sending Miss Teen USA and a guest on an exciting one-week trip to Hawaii. Hawaiian Tropic, on the cutting edge of technology, providing sun care products for every skin type. Be sun smart with Hawaiian Tropic. Our winner receives a $2,500 collection of Swiss-crafted Wittenauer watches, the official watch of tonight's pageant. Now, as we prepare to crown the new Miss Teen USA, it's time to say farewell to the young woman who has worn the crown for the past year.
Please welcome for the last time as Miss Teen USA, Keely Sue Sanders.
As my year as Miss Teen USA comes to a close this evening, I wish to thank my parents, my sister Deidre, my grandparents, family, and friends for all of your love and support. To the Miss Universe staff, thank you for making my year so special. During my reign, I traveled throughout the USA and had the opportunity to meet many wonderful people. I thank all of you for your hospitality and kindness. To the community of Las Cruces, New Mexico, muchas gracias for making me feel so welcome. To the young adults of America, be true to yourself and remember to follow your dreams. With perseverance and determination, dreams do come true. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
No, thank you, Keely, for representing young women so well this past year.
Yeah, we wish you the best in the future, too.
And thank you to all of our delegates.
Yeah, weren't they great? Great job, ladies. Your home state should be very proud of what you've done tonight. Now we are going to reveal the second and first runners-up in the new Miss Teen USA.
To assist us, please welcome the reigning Miss Universe, Venezuela's Alicia Machado, and the reigning Miss USA, Louisiana's Allie Landry.
Now, the accounting firm of Ernst & Young has reviewed the results for accuracy. Mark Ward is here. He has the printout for us. Thank you very much, Mark. And now, the second runner-up is Miss California, Michelle Cardiman. Okay, ladies, come on. And then it was down to two. Yes, and now we're about to reveal the name of the first runner-up and the new Miss Teen USA. We want to remind you the importance of the first runner-up.
That's right. If the title holder can't complete her reign for any reason, then the first runner-up will become Miss Teen USA.
Ladies, this is it. Good luck to both of you. The first runner-up is Miss Pennsylvania, Christy Lee Woods, Miss Teen USA. Congratulations, Christy. You are the new Miss Teen USA. You win the cash awards. You win the gifts. And now the stage is yours, my dear. Say hello to your public. Miss Teen USA 1996. Come on, let's go up there to your throat. Did you believe this would happen?
No, this is unbelievable.
Look at your mom and dad. They can believe it. They know what a special woman you are. Congratulations to you. On behalf of Sherry Belafonte, the Monkeys, and everyone here at the Miss Teen USA pageant, so long from Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm Bob Goen. Good night, everybody. For information on the Miss Teen USA or Miss USA state pageants, call 1-800-442-2020 or visit our internet site at missteenusa.com.
Portions of this program have been pre-recorded.
Take one fine wine.
Oh, no, it's...
Add one cold